Down. Oh, there's GQ, man. What's going on? I should. Oh, it allows you Carney. God damn it. Quit. Oh, 20 balloons. Down. 1 second. I'm doing computer stuff here. You guys wouldn't understand. It's for computer people like me. What's going on, Elijah? Mr. Inferno? Oh, what is going on today? Oh. Anything new and exciting? What's everybody picking on besides Mr. Inferno massacring my best lock? Nothing much. G Key Man getting another safe. Right. Well. Tomorrow I'll go back and start finishing up that Abloy pick and get my motorcycle. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, son of a bitch. Don't do that. Okay, how do I doing computer stuff here? It's my computation device. I'm computating my computers. Have you manipulated it yet at all? There, G Key Man. Oh, there's ground fog. Oh, I should probably check and see it. Okay. What's going on, ground fog? What's new and exciting? What are you picking on, ground fog? Anything fancy? Getting it to move good. Sweet. Maybe take the one off that door over there and mess with it. That direct drive one, just to. I need to start warming back up. It's really been a long time since I messed with safes. But I love them a lot. All right, we got 3 people. What else? Anybody need any help with anything? Any questions? Any exciting news? Come on. There we go. Click, click, click. Oh. Oh. I need to make tomorrow an abloy pick. I need to make tomorrow a lever lock pick. And just got to start making a few more disc detainer picks for G Key Man and Block Squash. Because we had quite the morning trying to pick disc detainer locks. I think it's all CGI. CGI and smoke and mirrors. You know, it'd be great as if you could listen to freaking music. Music and picking. I like to music and pick. What's the secret password? There he is.
Good question. Yeah.
It's the same as my safe word.
Well, there's your regular key. And
Nice. Thank you.
I honestly only spent about 15 minutes on it.
Dude, I've spent hours.
The hardest part was taking it apart one chamber at a time. And measuring out each of the drivers. You can actually get the control key from the measurement of the drivers. I've got the chart. Mathematically, because it always has to be an increment of 20 in increments of 23 per chamber, you can determine where the what the total of the master pins and the key pin is from the driver pin by itself, and that's the shear line that has to hit the control line.
So I just gotta find that. Quick.
But yeah, I've been playing with this thing today. This thing is absolutely something on another level, dude. It got this fucker open. Multi-pick 7x7.
Those are a pain in the ass.
Dude, it got it open. Took me about 15 minutes of jiggling that thing back and forth, but it impressioned it. I mean, that's damn. I wasn't expecting it to work. I really wasn't, but it worked on a damn 7, but it'll definitely work on anything that isn't. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different blades to work with.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So 11 different keyways. And this one right here is multi-pick.
Okay. So
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been toying around with that.
So do you have to buy those a certain kind of foil, or can you just get like a fucking roll of tin foil from the
It is considerably thicker. I left my calipers in the living room. I'll measure it later. But it's about twice the thickness of the stuff you get at the grocery store.
And 3 times the thickness of the stuff you get at the dollar store.
Probably. But I was actually really amazed at how detailed it impressioned it. It was neat.
Oh, there's Brett Sucks. What's going on? Yeah, we're looking at freshening tools. I'm still whining and complaining because he fucking just picked my best right straight to control, which I've worked on it for hours and hours and hours and hours. So it's a little defeating.
Now, I did not have the key that goes to this. I do not have that blank. That's a restricted blank. But what I do have is the master blank for that series. So I used that instead.
Oh, cool. So wait a minute. There's master blanks? I didn't know that.
Yes, every series has a master blank, a blank that fits everything within it. That way you can break it up into sections. You can break up a master system that uses the exact same master system across the board, except only one key is going to open them all.
I sat there and tried to watch somebody do a video on master key and best lock system.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ, that's a fucking pain.
Dude, um, right now I'm working on a project with Trex actually. They
Like the
it's
dashboard.
250. Yes, yes, them. Their new headquarters facility that they're building here in Arkansas. Um, they they have a 5-tier master system, and the only way to make it work is with two different kinds of cylinders, a Sergeant XC and a Sergeant Original.
Huh.
Because the way they want it is the Grandmaster key works everything. The master key works everything below that. The submaster works everything below that, etc., etc., etc.
How many
So
fucking gear lines is that?
what's that?
How does that work with the shear lines?
Well,
What? There's
the
only
master
seven.
system is only going to have 3 keys.
Okay.
And the way I'm going to do it is there's going to be a Grandmaster, Master, and Operator. And then I'm going to switch what kind of cylinder for the others. See, the difference between a Sergeant XC and a Sergeant is the
The
Sergeant
dimple
key
lock
has is
impression.
the key has a dimple cut out of it. Let's see here.
Yeah, Brett, it's got the new dimple lock impressioning kit. It's pretty cool. The impression is 7x7.
Yep,
Yeah,
this thing
but
works pretty damn good. It's a little thank you gift from my 3-letter agency buddies.
nice.
Well, they wanted to learn a few tricks, so I taught them some, and well, they pay me in equipment. So I can't complain. Especially when they can't say shit to me when I spark up a fucking joint.
Are you guys one of those states that's like it's like still illegal and shit?
There is a legal version of it, but the thing is because literally impossible for the police to tell the difference between the two. They just stopped enforcement altogether.
Concrete, what's
Because,
going on? How you doing, man? We're
but
impressioning stuff. Mr. Inferno is humiliating me with my own lock. And yeah, so that's what we're doing.
well, here we got the Sergeant LA, and the way that this is a standard Sergeant LA. The
Yeah.
Sergeant LAXC has a little section cut out here and here. The warden goes down a little bit. It operates exactly the same as a Schlage Everest. So you can have this and the XC version cut to the exact same bitting, and then after all that, you set them. You now have have one key that can work this lock and won't even be able to go into the other lock. Won't turn the other lock because the dimples aren't activated, and the other one can operate both of them without a problem.
Cool. Yeah, Roy can
It
watch stuff.
boosts. It gives you more availability for dividing up the master system into sections.
Uh,
And there's more than one version of the XC, so you can have and the version I'm using is a dimple here is the pip there and the pip there. There's ones where it's this entire section here and a little thing there, or this section here and a little thing there. And then I could have one that's just the whole thing wiped out, and then that be the grand master of all of it.
Oh,
There's so many ways to divide it up. It's ridiculous. I could do it all on one keyway, on one bidding, if I really wanted to. But good God, would that be expensive?
a lot of wafers in there. Found a wafer the other day. Had no idea where it goes.
Let's see.
Echo is legal in Florida. Oh, my son must have got his card.
Hmm.
Yeah, I watched some Roy Simmons. Didn't he? Brett, didn't he? Like make that fancy ass like LED light thing where you put the key in and it's I think it's like a scorpion or some shit. Or am I imagining stuff? Yeah, I agree, Conquest. He says, how do you keep track of all the doors and the keys and stuff? Yeah, I'd screw it up for sure.
Detailed documentation.
Does this face look like detailed documentation?
You've seen mine.
It's about like mine. Forgot what that noted for, but I still got things to do on it.
Yeah. Dude, I take a note every time I go somewhere and do something. It's just, you have to. There's too many details to not. I honestly didn't think it was ever going to be this complicated, but holy shit. My brain freaking hurts at the end of the day. And that pick tip fits in here perfectly, dude, man. That's amazing.
Does it? God, I was
Yeah.
worried. I knew I was close, but man, my
Oh,
hand is killing.
dude, it slides in. I mean, it drags just a little bit, but that's a good thing. That means it's got a little extra meat for strength. Don't want it too thin.
Yeah,
But it goes all the way down. Hell yeah.
that was one of the most stressful picks I've ever made.
I don't doubt it. I gave up after trying at least a dozen times.
And I only, yeah, it was one shot. I did it on first time. So I'll never be able to do it again.
Dude, I hope the M Heart was worth
Yes and no. I had to get out of
it.
the house for a few days because I was getting compulsive and it was getting a little out of control. So G Key Man had to come over and take it away from me for a couple days.
With them hearts, it's the luck of the draw. There is a luck
Has
factor
to be.
involved.
Has to be.
Well, even if you use the key the same way, there is no telling how that pin is going to bounce and twist when you pull it.
Yeah, I thought I just took it out and because sometimes you take them out and worn keys, worn springs, it's just a little off and it holds it up. You know, I thought I don't know. I love that thing, but I hate it at the same time. Because I was like,
Hmm.
man, I got this down. Boom, 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 boom. And then I never did it again.
The thing that sucks about M Hearts, dude, is these keys. for the blanks of even the non-restricted version. They're $30 a piece
Jesus.
at my end, and that's getting them from wherever I can get them because there's no supplier that carries them anymore. So they taught me, my mentor taught me how to make them from scratch.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. It's kind of neat.
Sounds fun. You know what I need to get again?
See, okay, you would not be able to tell that this is an M heart by looking at the key, but if you pull that key out, let's see,
Wow.
where's the?
Jesus.
Yep. I've filed those grooves myself.
See, G Key Man can do that too. I made an attempt at impressioning a key the other day, and there's just no point. I'm gonna fuck it up because my hands and my eyesight.
Eyesight has very little to do with it.
Brett, you should have seen us this morning. We were doing disc detainers, and I don't know shit about disc detainers. I have RWB at. I've had $500 worth of disc detainer lock picks for 5 years, and never. Every time I got a cheap Chinese lock, I'd luck out every once in a while and get a top tensioning. After that, it was just bottom after bottom after bottom, and I got pissed and put them away for a while, and come back and get bottom after bottom. Oh my god, it was a shit show. We named this show the shit show this morning. It was fucking hilarious. Oh, there's Delbert. What's going on? And then G Keyman came on and all sandbagging and shit. He's got like 4 abloys, including mine, on the table, and we're all up there picking disc detainers. And I was like, man, I would have sent you home with one if I knew we were going to do this morning with one of my disc detainer picks. He's like, oh, I got one. I'm like, well, why aren't you picking any? He's like, you got my my only disc detainer like that. And
Oops.
oh, Zoe the cat.
I have yet to get a disc detainer open.
I've gotten a couple of kryptonite bike locks, a couple of them cheap Chinese off Amazon, but like this, there's I don't know how many videos. The Lion Bastards, the Zipper 45. That is not a top tensioning goddamn disc detainer. I know, that's why I keep bringing it up, because I'm gonna be picking it to the brain. I don't feel any gates. I don't feel nothing in this. There is nothing in this. It opens by magic with the key.
Cool.
And it's bottom tension. Because I was like, this is the last time I'm buying a disc detainer lock until I get that RB or whatever from Lowe's. You can gut it and stuff. And then so I watch I don't know how many videos. They're like, get the Zerker 45. I get it. Bottom tension. I lost my shit.
Yeah.
But Brett,
What is in that RB? I gotta ask.
oh, it's just discs. It's and it's guttable and it's top tensioning, I guess. Supposedly, but I've been told that before and lied to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it opens with pure evil. And funny thing, I've a lot
There's a
of the
couple on. There's the reason why I ask is there's a couple on the bridge.
oh, there is.
Yeah. And I don't know whether it's front tensioning, rear tensioning. I don't know what the
It's
hell kind of
supposed to be
core is
front.
in it.
They're supposed to all be front.
Huh.
Is my understanding and what Georgia Jim said to me.
Okay.
And you want me to send you this detainer?
Hmm?
No, I was just like, I said, you want me to send you a disc detainer pick? Because I got plenty.
Oh,
Don't
I
use
could
a single
definitely
one.
use them because this thing here is crap. I mean, it's a nice design, but it's flimsy.
Yeah,
It doesn't. You have to make some serious modifications, and the moment you put any actual tension on those screws, the 3D printing rips itself apart.
yeah.
So, and I'm down to the last parts that I was given to it because they do not stand up even just sitting in my toolbox just because I put the grub screws down on the metal. It starts to peel open.
Yeah, Delbert.
So it's kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to do the disc detainer picking, but every pick I've put my hands on keeps falling apart.
The sparrows ain't bad. You just gotta um use my pick tips because the ones that come with it are fucking shit.
Right.
And I like I got two of the sparrows and I got well, I had three of them, but uh and I got the RWB the first run that were just like these. They weren't bottom tensioning, but I modified this one and I kept that one. I haven't even touched that. That's never even been in a lock.
Hmm.
But I modified that. And I guess I saved all the old the picks that come with it.
Yeah.
And I go through and just snap them off, and then I make me new ones.
Hmm.
But yeah, if you want to go get those, send this down to you. If you said there's two, I want one.
All right. There's also an Ace of Abloy up there. There's a Soldier lock up there. There's a Vortex lock. Um, there's a lot of them actually.
I made you picks tips, didn't I? So I don't gotta fucking make any more for this because I think I
Right.
sent it with my RWB RBW to Lady Locks.
Yeah. I tell you what though, if I get that Abloy off there, ain't nobody getting that fucker. That's mine. It's the Enforcer's big brother with the shackle guard.
Yeah,
Oh, I want it.
yeah. Just remind me when I get paid.
I'm just glad that the city hasn't told me take them all off yet. Because as long as they don't tell me take them all off,
People still
I
keep.
st- I can just go up there and relax and pick some locks and everything, just remove them. But as soon as they say, "All right, time to get them all," we got to cut them
Ugh,
because it's either they come off that day or else because they got to paint the bridge. So yeah,
That sucks.
either way, I get to keep them. So
I wish there was one of them bridges around here. God, I got like a mustache here that keeps going up into my nose.
well, just keep your eye open. Odds are you're going to find some fence or something that's not that there's locks on, that's owned by it's public property. You talk to to the organization that's in charge of that area and say, "Hey, would you like that cleaned off? I'll do it for free. Just give me written sign rights. Just give me a written piece of paper saying I can do this." And then done. Then you can take as much as you want.
Yeah,
Except
they're
this
concrete.
case, I didn't have to do that. This case, they came to me.
Nice.
Well, I work for the place that literally has been taking care of that problem for years.
I guess
Couple
we kind of got
decades,
a lot
actually.
for it. There's a river behind my house. There's
Hmm.
a bridge across it, and there's a shitty lock on it that under the bottom of it. I was gonna take it off, but it's so shitty I don't even want to waste the time.
You want to know how you start one? Go on a fence and just put up 4 or 5 random locks in random places on it. And then people go by, ooh, I want to do that. And then it just starts filling up like a toilet after Taco Bell.
I missed some shit in the chat. Sorry, guys. Oh, God, darn it. Okay, I got a few of those orange DD pick bodies. I'm going to make pick for buddies for alloys. I will get around to it soon. Sweet. Oh, fucking. Sorry, Concrete. Stupid. Gilbert's got to go for a drive. All right. We'll see you. Might be here. I might not. Corbin. And then Delbert's asking about the Corbin on your desk.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, because Delbert has a really old Corbin, and he's trying to, if I remember correctly, he's trying to figure out.
This is a Corbin Master Ring.
I want to try one of those.
This is one of the first ones where the ring is kind of embedded, but you can still see it in there. And yeah, it does turn either that or the other. I put scar marks on it to make sure.
Really?
Yeah. But it's weird because this one doesn't have the beveling of of their I, I I hate using the term newer because it's about 100 years old, you know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this was the original design with a hard bodied edge.
Doesn't that answer your question, Delbert? He said yes, that one. What do you want to know about it? How old is it?
Um, this one was released the year the patent was. Because they had to go back after the fact and stamp it on.
Ah,
Yep. These were made on the production line as they were getting their patent for it, and then they had to put them on.
yeah, they are. They are quality locks.
Although this Corbin here, well, it's a Russ one, but same thing anymore.
Corbin reason
Uh,
washer.
hmm?
Instead of Corbin raisin washer.
Pretty much. Well, it's a Russwin Emhart. Mm.
Nice. Delbert said he can't find one with the same mark as his. His padlock. He can't find one with the same mark as his.
With the same mark.
Yeah. His is different.
There's a few different ones. This one was one of the ones that was released to the CEOs when they did that. This was a desk ornament. This was a special edition. This was like, hey, this is our new product because it's stamped with the office. Yeah, let me see.
You
There
got
we
a
go.
Corbin dimple? I didn't know they did.
Oh,
oh, there's
oh
Frick.
God. He's got you got a Corbin dimple lock. Oh God. I want one.
You just want to impression it.
No, because the only Corbin dimple lock I know of is the pyramid.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the pyramid.
Yeah,
Cause I'll never fucking see one.
I want one.
Yeah, I'd like to.
It's a freaking 3-sided dimple lock, pretty much.
That's just like the Sergeant and Queso and the except with them fucking pyramid pin shit.
Yeah.
They said it's quite old, so it's not the pyramid.
Well, the pyramid can be modified, and you can use Emhart pins in it.
Oh,
It's a
Marissa's here. How's it going? You got Fick here. Man, I didn't even know Corbin made dimple locks.
They don't. It's a regular lock, but it's got dimples on the sides.
Oh,
Now, they did team up with Queso for a while, so they could have released something from that.
fucking Sergeant and Queso. That was the first dimple lock I ever picked because I got my fucking Huck set. And I didn't know fucking anything about it. Mind you, it did take me 16 or 18 hours. I was fucked up, but I did get that fucker and I got so excited. Never gotten a dimple lock before or anything. I was like, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna pull it apart and it took like almost 10 years before I got it back together again with the right with the half right springs, but I shot half of them across the room trying to get it together. Fuck that.
Yeah. Been there, done that. Believe me. Okay, at the end of the day, we sweep the floors at the shop. And if there isn't at least a cup full of pins and springs and C-clips and whatnots, then we weren't open that day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm dead serious, dude. It's dude, it happens all the time, even in the professional field. We just have extras and spares.
Yeah, I got lucky and um, shit, I can't think of his name right now, but he had an extra one and I got it back together by the grace of the God, whatever you want to call it. I somehow got it back
Yeah.
together.
Loki sent me the Tessa, and he told me it didn't have a C-clip in the back. He did. I had a complete brain fart when I was doing the unboxing, the mail call video, and put the key in, turned it, pulled the plug right out. Did a follow-up video of me putting it together. And then I put a new C-clip on it. Make sure that didn't happen again.
Oh, we're good, Marissa.
That
I'm trying to learn how to single pin pick. Rick's working on the 98 Pro. Trying not to memorize any of mine, slowly picking them through. Shit, if you can memorize them. I can't memorize them. I can't memorize a fucking 4-pin lock.
98 Pro.
Yeah.
This thing. Tensioning it is the hardest part for me.
That's why mine's up there. I got my pack lock thing with it, but I fucking wallowed out that keyway.
You don't got to do all that.
Yeah, the jiggle test is something I wish I would have learned way earlier. Well, I learned it, but I didn't retain it correctly.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense, because I was just a kid and I read it in the little booklet that came with my first pick set. Yeah, and you get good at that jiggle test. It helps you the rest of the way through your picking, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm. Better believe it. Proven. Believe me, I do it all the time. Let's see what else we got.
Yep. Rick said, still learning, but he finds each lock talks differently when it comes to the jiggle test. You were just saying that earlier today.
Yep.
It's funny.
The locks, you got to talk to them. They will talk back. It's just a matter of understanding what they're saying. Good God.
Yeah, bro. Remind me of that later on. You're not the only one that's said that. I can't place who told me that years ago.
Here's a mortise.
Jesus.
Yep. This is a 1/2-inch mortise.
That's what she said. Is that a Medico?
No. Metal lock.
Oh.
Or metal vent lock. They produced these miniature security doors back in the 70s.
Oh.
those really ultra thin ones.
Yeah.
Well, to compensate for how thin the door was, they released these cylinders to go with
2
them.
pins.
They're 3 pins.
Ooh.
It's a three pin quick set key.
Do we got any advice for Marissa for SPPN?
In doing what with it?
She's just learning. She
Okay.
has literally zero idea.
All right. What lock are you trying to get into?
Can you see the chat?
No. Give me a second. I have the option of either looking at what you're doing or looking at the chat.
Well, I'm not doing anything
Let's see
interesting.
Here. All right. Here we go.
Yeah, I like that, frankly. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast.
Okay. If you're just starting out, you want a lock that's going to talk really loud. And the best kind of locks for that would be the Brinks 40 millimeter brass body. Those ones quite literally will scream at you every time you do something right. And you can really feel it when you've done something wrong.
Oh, she's picking 1100.
So 1100s? Oh shit. Then what does she need advice
Right.
for?
Right? She done mastered it all now. Goddamn things.
Well, how about this? If if you think you're good at an 1100, let me know. I'll send you one.
I probably shouldn't have laughed like that. I'm good at this 1100 and a few other ones. And then some open, some don't. Yes. Yes, Conquest. Put goddamn brand new springs in there. Yep. 100%. But when I pick 1100s, I use the pick upside down.
I have a few different methods for 1100s.
Right? Just
And
sit at the desk.
I still cannot see how anyone can do top of the keyway. It's so much easier to pick bottom of the
You are out of
keyway.
your mind. How? There's like, I have to disagree with that.
Well, look at the pick I use.
Oh, yeah.
I can reach right in there and not disturb anything.
Guess that makes sense.
I mean, shit, I've had plenty of practice. Now, a few of these locks that I have that are 1100s, you have no choice but to use bottom of the keyway. Because if you use top of the keyway, you can't get the pick in there.
I'm going to go on a field trip. I don't know what these are doing. Watching.
Let's see here. We've got the R2 key. That's what the key looks like right here. And for the keyway, kind of looks like it backwards. Nope, that's the different one. That's the one that looks like a microscope. And you got R7. R7 is the reverse of the standard 1100. And then, let's see. Oh, that's 2. Where's an 8? There we go. There's an R8.
See, I always forget about that fucker, and then I get frustrated, because otherwise I open them like that. And then I get in this habit every couple of months where I'll start shoving my tensioner into the front pin quarter. I think I'm getting the front pin, and I'm not even close. And I keep missing the front pin. I don't know why.
All right. These are the American Challenge. One set's already been sent to Lady Locks.
Is that the ones I got to smuggle across the border in my
Yeah. Yeah.
pocket?
Yeah. The Mrs. Inferno is dressing up the set that's going to Loki right now. As soon as that one's done, we'll get on to the one going to you, and then to Lock Junkie from there. And
Rick, I'm still 50-50 with 1100s. I've been picking for my whole life. Don't feel bad. Move on to blue and purple and blue belts. Don't look back. You'll be fine.
yep. Purple belt locks are actually really easy.
Yeah, it's just a problem. They're not a common.
Yeah.
The fucking lockjaw challenge.
Well, every purple lock has a trick to it. Ain't nobody noticed that yet? There's always a trick to each lock that makes it open really easily. Okay, you got the Corbin Master ring. That's open to both shear lines. Okay, at first I thought that was just too much of an egregious task. But once you figure out that the shear lines are 2 cuts apart, you pick the lock one way, and then as you're setting it back, push the pins up. One more, you got the second. Then with the IC cores, same kind of thing, except IC cores, you have to lift some up and drop some, but the feel of it is very different from setting each shear line. The operator shear line is going to be a very crisp, very, very clean cut click when you pick it and get it to it. The control shear line is going to feel a little bit muffled.
That's probably why I have so
because
much problems with the best picking it to one or the other shear line, is because I kind of
another
learned how to
thing,
pitch pick them, and it worked well
yeah,
for me for so long that it just comes natural. So I need to slow down.
yeah. Well, I'll tell you this: with best, if you ever find yourself hitting a false set,
Yeah.
you didn't. You found control.
Ah, really?
You just have to put more pressure on it. Control's a little bit more control. The reason why it's so hard to
Hey, Sushi.
pick control when it's in the unit is because there's pressure on that bar. There's additional pressure on it. You're rubbing against metal. So you're sitting there trying to turn it. You're also putting inward pressure on the lock. You're putting extra pressure, not just from what you're doing, but also from it. You're pinching that control arm against the metal body, and then so it's going to take a little extra oomph to turn it, but it'll turn.
So
there are no security pins in a best.
If what you're telling me, then I've probably had it to control multiple times and didn't put two and two together. Got like multiple times. Like when I kept saying, "Why does it just turn this far?"
Yep, that's control. Problem is your lock was wedged. You had enough grease and gunk in this fucker to choke a damn elephant. I had to once I got it to control, I had to slam it against the desk a few times to get it to pop out.
Then I had it 50, 60 times. Son of a bitch. See the little tricks. I had it and didn't know it many, 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 many times, and I'm going, I thought it would open up when,
Yep. Yeah, I had it to control. I knew it was in control because I know the feel of it. And I'm like, it's just not coming out. So just, okay, fuck it. Wham, wham, wham. There it goes. Hey, I win.
We got Dean P, we got Frick, we got Brett Suggs, we got Delbert, we got GQ Dan, we got didn't I see Chuck Soup in there, or am I mad?
Wow, you're popular today.
Right? Well, when a guy like me is at my age and he looks like I do, it brings all the boys to the yard.
Yeah, I'm not going to sip on that milkshake.
Oh, my hand's all cramped up.
Yeah, I haven't used the dog leg picks yet.
You got it from them.
No. But I'll tell you what, I had fun showing them off and bragging about them.
Yeah?
Yeah, everybody at work wants a set.
Nice. I'll call Greyhound. I'll be like, give me a deal. I'll buy like 5 sets from you.
There's the fucker.
Oh yeah, my leather wrap. Because I pick in hand. That's how I learned either that or on doors and stuff, which I know is a big no-no, but I was a kid and the LPU didn't exist, so
well, that's why I have these things, dude. Let's see.
Yeah, there's been
Good Lord. Gotta have this camera like halfway across the room.
But
does that show it?
There
This
is the first vice I've ever had in my entire life. I never thought about putting shit in my face.
It's a nice little stand.
I got mine from Lady Lots. She's got one. It's a Chuck Vice. I like it for some things, but I usually end up taking it off and still holding it in my hand and picking it.
Yeah, I've never had one of those vices. I mean, I've got a pan of vice, but there's only so much you can use it on, because without bolting it to the fucking table, you can't do anything with it. It's extremely top heavy. Ugh.
Whatever. Probably in there.
Almost got this thing completed.
Oh,
Just need a few more. Yeah, this one don't belong. That one don't belong. This is just IC cores. The ones that are missing are the missing letters of the alphabet. It's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, all the way. Yeah, I've been playing around with it. Some kiwis are really hard to get a hold of.
yeah, the keys are too.
For best, actually, the keys are really easy to get a hold of, because apparently there's no such thing as restricted for best. It's whether or not you're allowed duplication, or whether or not you have the system or whatnot. It's all based on who controls the control key.
Rick said
At least,
he likes your boards, and he's definitely gonna make one of those. So
well, the hard part is finding those the nut that goes on the back, the pipe nuts.
yeah,
For fittings. Those are hard to come by in the right size. Inch and an eighth. Because you need the fine thread version.
what is he up to out there?
Well, I'm going to jump up off here because I promised my boy I would play Scrabble with him, and I'm going to go do that.
Spelling's for rich people.
He's 5, and he beat me last time.
He probably definitely beat me. I'm dyslexic, and I can't spell to save my life.
I had to use a dictionary to figure out some of the words he was spelling. And they're real words. And he explained it to me. Like, wow.
Thanks.
Yeah. So I'm going to keep that motivation going.
Absolutely. I was like
All
that
right.
as a kid, but I
I'll
just
check.
I couldn't spell it. All right. Well, have a good time with your boy.
Will do, man. I'll check
Yeah.
y'all later.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Well, what else is new? What else is new? What else is everybody doing? I have to pick something. I pick like 10 locks, and so I picked this and this and this. What do you want me to pick? Just I'm not picking this son of a. Brett Sucks is gonna have to help me with these. I got a couple of kryptonite bike locks and some cheap, but other than that, I don't know how. I don't know. I don't get them. um, I know I do want to make a lever lock. I'm gonna make one of the picks for this tomorrow, but I don't know how thick. Does anybody know lever locks? How do you know how thick of wire to get? Oh, this? No, this is a lever lock. As far as disc detainers, that's a Zerker 45. That's supposed to be all top tensioning, which they're not. I listen to Miss Rachel so much. She kind of gives me a funny feeling in my pants. .4 millimeter. This is a Era Fortress. Yeah, Era Fortress. I don't remember. I got it written down somewhere, but I'm gonna make a pick for this, and then one day when you have some time, Brett, I really need some help with this detainer locks. I'm not even close. I don't get it. Okay, between 1.4 and 1.6. And sometimes I'm that type of person that I can watch a video till I'm blue in the face. I can read directions till my eyes fall out. But if I can't ask that one dumb question that I'm talking to someone live, then I won't get it. An LFIC, like the Medico LFIC, um, that orange leg. I don't know what I did with it. I don't like that lock. And I think it's pretty shitty you picked LFIC. But I don't know what I did with either one of those LFICs. Like the Medico LFIC. All right, I'll try. Um, I'll try that orange one because that one's difficult. measure the key step. So like measure that little like tooth right there. No, I don't like it, and I want to get it on camera one time. That's why I'm even entertaining this idea. The orange construction schlegs. You want mine, Brett? I'll send it to you. You have it. I just want to get it on camera. I've got it a couple times now. I just throw it in there because I'm satisfied. And then, what did I do with it? Maybe I gave it away. Oh no, there it is. But I'd just like to get it on camera one time. That'll give me the lever gauge sizes. Okay. Fuck that. I can get them consistently. It depends on how my hands are doing that day. And oh, okay. Um, I'll give this a minute or two if you guys want to sit here. If not, we'll go check out P Dubs live. And plus, that'll give me a chance to go to the bathroom. No, I'd like to get the black and all the other colors of the cores. I've been hating. I struggled with the Schlage keyway for a long time for some freaking reason, but I worked my way through that, and they don't bother me as much anymore. Yeah, I know. I see the problem is with like all those. I don't want to dig through all their videos because I know I've watched them before and they're somewhere in there, and all my answers are somewhere in there. What? I'm confused, Conquy. It was cheaper to send a prize package overseas than it was to Michigan. Are you serious? I wonder why. Well, trust me, I took it for you over the last couple weeks. I'll send you some cash, man. I feel bad. Wow. Man, I don't feel bad. Uh, well, thank you. I really do appreciate it. Um, but yeah, my son's down there in Florida. Trust me, I got him a ugly stick and a with a um I don't know, it's a fancy reel because he's really liking fishing down there, and I'm gonna have to send this down there, so that's gonna suck. I wanted to send it. Oh yeah, I'm I'm shocked. Yeah, I don't mail my own bills in either. You know, I didn't mail a letter till I was probably like 25 years old. Even when I was in jail, I didn't send any letters. Well, probably because they wouldn't let me, but that's a whole nother story. Or get letters, but yeah, I should this wasn't how I was planning on doing the contest. He likes, well, that's all he can do right now is intercoastal and lake fishing. I like going tuna fishing in Hawaii. That's my favorite. Um, I caught a tuna fish. Nice. It was a nice fish. Fucking shark slammed into it, knocked the hook out of its mouth. And then I lost my cowboy hat. Pretty upset about it. I fishing was a thing me and my dad did, and after he died when I was a kid, it took a while to get back into it. So I know it's expensive to send that to Florida. It's been stressing me out trying to get that there. And so Conquy, where do you mail stuff then? Or you just haven't mailed anything in a long time? Or are you like doing UPS or okay. This pick is just about ahead at it. Oh yeah, that's usually what I do. Okay. I was doing it the right way then. I gotta send Elijah their coin and pick or certificate. Trying to read and talk and pick this. I'm not having an Yeah, years ago, before I took a couple year break, I had a what is that? Not a laser printer, but like a that heat printer, and I had shipping pirate or some shit. But I was doing a lot of eBay stuff too. But yeah, I mean, sending stuff overseas sucks and stuff, but yeah, thermal printing labels. Yeah, that's I had on this little thermal printer. It was pretty cool. So I saw because I had bought into that locksmith shop and distributor, and we were selling a lot of stuff off there. And man, I was making so many boxes. I had a truck of one of the little Jeeps from the post office, just bring me a shit ton of those uh, shipping boxes. And because if this is funny, you got an ex or something and you just want to be an asshole, call the post office and tell them you need like 10,000 postage boxes, and they'll fucking bring it and set it on your porch. At least they used to. What's going on? Nice. There we go. That's a lot better. Do they? I struggle picking and reading too. Oh, and Conqui. What we were talking about earlier today. That symbol for like brotherhood stuff type thing. Don't just look up symbols for brotherhood. I was like, I don't think we want these ones. Yeah, I'm already getting hand cramps and I had them already. But I want to get this on. Fuck, maybe I'll try it in a vice for a minute. Gotta love. I don't know what the hell's happening to my pinky finger, but oh shit, I can't get this off because it's fucked up. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it. It's probably some kind of pinky AIDS or something. I don't know. It's got to be really bad arthritis. Ah, that's what I thought. So it's like, I don't think he was thinking about, and I misspelled it. So I don't know if anybody's read any of my text messages that I've actually typed out and not used. I can't fucking spell or use grammar. I just have a learning disability with that. And it was humiliating when I was a quality control officer and I had to write fucking reports and shit, and I didn't know how to use like spell check. My fucking manager would take his red pen and circle the grammar and spelling mistakes. And he'd go, I'm just trying to make you better. I'm like, okay, I'm dyslexic. There's nothing you can do to make me better. And I got so embarrassed. I went and I actually bought like hooked on phonics and shit, trying to, and it didn't do nothing. As an adult, I'm in there doing hooked on phonics. Autocorrect hates me too. God damn it, Dean. I don't think tonight's the night for this guy. On camera, and my hand hurts really bad. Got that big ass fucking knot on my knuckle, and it's hard as a rock, and then it's on the bottom side. I got one right here, one right there. I don't know. I think I speak and enunciate pretty good, but apparently my phone doesn't. Because it never knows what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh, what else? What else? What else? We got 10 people. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you have any questions. Man, we got some really good pickers in here. If I can't answer it, they can. Yeah. Just, my hands are fucking killing me. Hey Brett, what do you use the sparrows or the you're really good at it. You probably got like RBW's new set for uh dimple or disc detainers. I'm just curious, and then I'm probably gonna hop off and you guys go watch P Dub and her uh adventures. I've always wanted to go to Australia. Wanted to go so bad. Plus, I gotta go to the bathroom and I want to grab a hot dog. But I'll definitely probably be on after her again. Um, yeah, I'll just ask you later, Brent. We'll talk about it later. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Um, I love you all. You're some of the best people in the world, I tell you. And I appreciate every one of you. And I wish you all the best. I, I lived in Alaska and Hawaii. Should have lost my wallet. I'm just trying my Alaska driver's license. So I got to go change it probably Wednesday. Yeah. Go check out P Dub. She's always got something interesting on. Or if it's not interesting, she makes it interesting. But if you see anybody in here you don't have, you're not subscribe to them. Even if they're not your thing, it's a group of us. Let's do it all. You can come hang out with me. I gotta go back up to my camper and get my Jeep and the rest of my locks. I got a shit ton of locks up there and more picks and all kinds of shit. Get out of here, you goddamn cat. What the? Me and that cat got issues. Anyway, but yeah, make sure you subscribe up. Even if it's not their channel isn't your thing. The more we get together, the more it gets bigger, and you know, that's my thought anyway. So yeah, I'll teach you about Alaska. It's cold. All right. See you guys later. See you on P Dubs after I go to the bathroom.